Okay, so the last time you guys visited here at the YouTube channel, we did have a video up that talked a little bit about the ham radio station that I have up and running. My ID, KD9ICT, or the handle name. So what I'll do is show you a little bit what we did with the upper section, some new equipment that was added on, and then kind of run you through the power up again. Since maybe this video will replace, or you won't be visiting the older video, this will give you an idea of what's kind of how the whole operation and start flow would look like, or would actually be executed. So as you can see, the actual radio station is kind of split up in two. We have the scanner sections over here. This one kind of migrated over on this side. And then we have our transmitters, and then we have another transmitter up there. It's got its bank of speakers up there. Scanners have their bank of speakers on the lower section, and we'll kind of walk you through it real quick. So the master power for the right side is activated here. DC power supplies are both powered on for that to deliver a 12 volt and about 20 on one side, 30 amps on the other. So once you start with the master power, you can go ahead and turn on the cooling units. These are the two cooling units that are available. 12 volt power supply actually gives power to the unit fans, but there's an additional 5 volt power supply that actually controls the controller. And then we'll come over here, we'll activate our actual lighting kits. So once we give that DC power up, it actually powers on this side our transmitters and our Icom 5100 up there, which is also D-Star capable. We'll visit that in a little bit. So what we'll do is turn on the indicator lights for all of that. That's located on the left side. Now we can power up also on this additional side the scanners. This is their main old trunking unit that I just didn't get rid of, but it does a lot of our local PD around here. And then we have the nav and the additional scanners on this side. These are a company, all actually Bearcat scanners. Two different models though. One that has the smart track, and the other one that is kind of the full analog setup. Well, now that those are all powered up, we can go over here to take a look at the transmitter side. Down here on the lower left, we also have a cooling unit that allows us to boost. As you can see, we have all of the meters here, both volt and amp. And you can see over here the indicator showing right now the cooling units kind of sped up for some reason. So let's bring them down to a nice idle. The transmitter side does require a lot more air to be pushed around just because it can get warm in there. We have two TYT setups here. One is VHF, the other one's UHF. They are set up for ham operators so that you can have the shift and the PL tones plugged in there and programmed. We also have that additional scanner, like I said, up top. And then all the way at the far top, we have, like I said, the Icom 5100. It's D-Star capable, and we do have lots of traffic that goes on there. We do have an antenna switcher that basically switches from these transmitters to this one, and that's set up over here. And then we have our basically home patrol digital scanner and our weather alert, or they're called Alert Works weather monitoring radio. And I kind of like that one because it cycles through all of the warnings, advisories, and watches. Or actually, it's warnings, watches, and advisories. So that's kind of nice to have. So it basically walks you through my little ham station and how I kind of built it ground up with the added sections. If you have any questions or ideas, or kind of want to bounce back and forth some input on its build, or if you suggest any ideas of what I could do additional, feel free to add it to the comment box in the below. And absolutely, we'll usually 1 to 2 days I get back as fast as I can, or may answer any questions or reflect on any comments. All right, very good. As always, a pleasure, and then enjoy the rest of the videos. As you can see, there's also other little aviation videos about the simulators system that I had built, also just alongside, just behind me.